contemplating not planting them.
The what star?
Asparagus. It takes like 3 years to even be able to eat your first asparagus. So I don't know. Hello, you guys. I'm out in the garden. As always, right now, this is just going to be life for a little while. So I wanted to show you the beds because in the last video, you just saw us filling the dirt in. So I want to show you what they look like now that they're all filled. I have some puttering around to do, but here's the big bed that's been recomposted and all the bins, and I have to go through those still. And then over here is that big bed. Clearly we have a lot of cleaning to do, but that one's all composted and spread out. I have to wet them down, but there's a few things I'm actually going to put in the ground this week. So I'm actually going to put in lettuces, spinach, and kale because those are all cold hardy. So no matter, even if we get, you know, down to minus whatever, it'll be fine. I learned that last year. I was a little too precious about it. I didn't have to be. So I'm going to go ahead and get those seeds in the ground. But first we have some further work to do to clean this up a little bit. All those brambles. I threw the leftover like tomato cuttings, and I kind of let weeds grow to kind of to give that soil back there, it's very dry and clay, to give it some more nutrients. Nothing could grow in there before, and we had weeds in it, which is not necessarily a bad thing. I kind of let them flourish so that they would fix the soil and I could plant something back there. So that's kind of the plan today. Having a tea, we're all just spending some time outside. The yard still needs a ton of work, but the vision is starting to come together, which is really exciting. Grayson wants to show us all his flip. Awesome. Carly, are you taking care of the piggies? Making sure they don't get baby snatched by something? Hi guys, it is the last week of April and it has been pretty hot. We have a weather forecast of like above 20 degrees for the next week. It's gonna dip down overnight a little bit in like 2 weeks to like 3 degrees. Hi, we got some yelly baby. Wants to say hello. This is his setup for gardening with me. He's got a shade cover. Hi. So I think I'm gonna throw some stuff in the ground because last year I should have done it earlier. I wasn't confident enough to do it earlier, so I will talk to you guys after, but there's a lot of noise going on. I want to put some stuff in the ground and show you guys that, and I'll talk to you guys when I'm all done. So let's just do some B-roll. Hey you guys, we spent the afternoon out in the garden, got a couple of things planted in the ground. It is just so warm and I don't really see it getting too much colder. between now and the time we're planting. So I should have planted earlier last year and I didn't. I wasn't brave enough, so this year I'm going to. And then I'll just cover if it really gets that cold, but I don't think it will. Anyway, I didn't get all of it in. There's still quite a bit to do. I didn't transplant any of the seedlings yet, my little planty babies, but I will actually be doing that soon because some of them need to go into the ground. They're cold hardy, so it's fine. Hardening off has been way easier this year for some reason, just because I think it's warmer. Hi. You had a little nap, right? Mom got some reading in. We are about to have a wiener roast. Gonna have a little fire, some hot dogs, have some s'mores for dinner. Yeah, you like fires? He's such a happy little guy. Oh. We had a really fun day today. It was nice to go get our walkout in the morning. I think Cody's home now. We have a really busy weekend, but I'm excited to take you guys along. I want to start doing trying to get back to daily vlogs. So I'm just gonna Sam. He hears Cody. He heard the garage, and the dogs go, and so Sam goes too. Sam barks. Are you barking, sir? I'm just gonna keep filming and see what happens. I'll edit when I can, and I'll just put them out, and it's fine. And if I'm a little ahead, that's honestly nice for me. So yeah, I thought I would kind of just sit down and catch you up for a second before we start dinner. Cody's coming home with buns and mustard and relish. Yeah, we're gonna have a fire.
Oh hey, didn't have any squeeze bottles, so I got you a jar.
That's fine.
Roll.
I can reuse the jar.
Roll.
Sorry. I'm just a big child. I just collect things and hoard
you collect
jars
jars,
and funny shiny things.
Yeah, you're adorable.
Yeah, what did we get in today though? We got beans and peas. Some of the peas. I need to build trellises. So I think I mentioned in the last video that Cody's dad is letting me have a bunch of bamboo. These bamboo poles, and I'm gonna create these big giant trellises with them, as well as a garden arch to grow over. So I'm really excited about that. I think this weekend we can start doing the front beds and fixing those up and creating the new ones. It's a lot of work, but I'm excited. I love this kind of work. You get out and you're tired at the end of the day because you've just been in the sun and you've been outside. This is why Mommy's arm is right there so you don't face plant the table. We're still learning to sit. Oh, bless you. Oh, bless you. Yeah, it's so fun though. It's so rewarding. I just love spring. It's feeling that winter melt off you, getting back outside. He loves outside. He just likes being out there. I can't wait till the grass is greener and he can really feel the grass for the first time. I put his little feet on the ground today and he instantly just big sigh, just completely grounded. So good for the nervous system, for your feet to touch the floor. The ground, not the floor, the grass, the outside ground. Yeah, okay, we're gonna have some hot dogs and then I'll chat at you in a little bit. I'm going to film a podcast tonight. As I yawn, I can't do that while I film podcast. When you go to bed, as long as you go to bed okay for me. Okay? Right? Yeah? Should we go outside again? Let's go have some hot dogs.
Before I left today?
Yeah,
I also let Finn out and let him out. Because he was just in the
Kenzie forgot him. Oh my god, this morning was chaos.
Yeah, what a fucking shit show,
so it turns out it didn't start till 10:30. So I think Michelle I either misread it or Michelle told me 10. So I fucking rushed out of the house.
The past 3 times I've lit this, I had a match in my hand and it went and I didn't need a match and now it won't go, so now I need a match.
It needs to be inspired by fire.
Fire.
Did you say you've met your match?
See? If it's in my hand, it works.
That's called
It's so annoying. So mad right now.
What do you think of fire?
Punch the fire.
You see fire? Fire is hot. Hey you guys, let me turn on the light for you so you can see my face. Sorry, it's really loud in here because the fans are going. I put the kids to bed. We put the kids to bed. And then I was filming podcast episodes. So I didn't pick up the camera again for the daily vlog. This is what's hard right now, is because I've got so many things going on. I mentioned this in my Instagram story today. I'm currently building a website, filming for the podcast, and also trying to like keep up with vlogs. And then my editor was down, but it's back up now. I was having computer troubles. So it's just been like a lot of different things going on. And it's just been a little bit hard to balance. But we're coming to a point where it should, after this week, things should really balance out a little bit more. So yeah, I got some gardening done today. It was lovely. We had a nice dinner. It was such a random morning going to the fish thing, but like I love that about kind of homeschool unschooliness, is you can just randomly go watch fish be dumped into a pond and call it a lesson. And right now I'm just trying to film consistently again to try and remedy this issue I'm having where I get so caught up in my to-do list that I forget to film anything or connect with you guys, pick up the camera. And although that's fine, it makes me feel better when I can take you guys along, because it's a creative outlet for me to like set up the camera and talk. Even if it's just very simple vlogs, it's still speaking to you guys. It's just that feeling of community, and it's something I really need in my life all the time. So yeah, I'm just gonna start picking up the camera and just filming. So I'm sorry if this vlog was weird. I really don't know how much footage I got. If it's short, I'm sorry, but I'd rather give you guys some short vlogs here and there and give them to you more consistently than go weeks without filming, because I feel like I don't have anything worthy to say or like pick up the camera, and then I get out of habit and it's just like a horrible snowball and a vicious circle. So I'm gonna go get into bed and read. I've been reading again. I've picked up books again. So I was reading, and I pre-ordered the last book in my series that I was reading, and it came in, and then waiting for that pre-order kind of made me fall off the reading train, and I got busy trying to stick the garden in last spring. And then I got pregnant, and then I was so sick I never picked up the book again. Like I picked it up a little bit, read some of it, got pregnant, got so sick I couldn't read, and so I just put it down, and I didn't want to pick it up for some reason. I didn't feel like it was the right time, and I was reading like pregnancy books and birth books and things like that. And I was like, hey, I'll just like, when he's born and when things have settled, I'll start reading again, because I have this massive, it's not massive, but I have a pretty big stack of brand new books that I've never read on my nightstand table from 2 Christmases ago now. I bought myself a ton of books 2 Christmases ago, and I've added to the pile since, here and there, very lightly, and I have so many to catch up on and read. So I picked up that book, that last book of my series, one of my favorite series too, so I don't know why I hadn't picked it up and read the darn thing. And I restarted it, and I'm like powering through it right now. I'm enjoying myself so much. I've been going to bed early so I can read. I've been getting up earlier to read, and it's like really creating better habits in my day, bringing reading back in, because I don't want to be on tech. I don't want to watch TV. I don't want to scroll Instagram or doom scroll. Whenever I have a second, I want to read. So I'm really excited to be back in that portion, because that's another thing that I think the internet doesn't know. Once in a while I'll do like a book haul or like a what's on my reading list or whatever, but I'm a huge reader. I always have been such a big reader, so it's really exciting for me to be like back on the reading train. So I'm gonna tuck myself into bed with my big giant book. It's like this thick. I'm reading the last book in the series, A Court of Thorns and Roses. Sorry, I can't speak after just speaking for so long doing podcasts. It's one of my favorite series. I love it so much. I devoured the first book, so the fact that I haven't finished this last book is just ridiculous to me. It's embarrassing. I read YA, so like young adult fiction is my favorite. I sprinkle like a parenting book or a birth book or something, like an autobiography in there, but my fancy is young adult fiction books. And yeah, I love them so much. It's just like a very easy, fun escape, like watching a movie but better. So anyway, also I broke my nail really bad and so I put a coat of like this super thick clear nail polish that I have on it, and I'm gonna see if it works. I'll keep you updated because I asked on my Instagram and somebody suggested this because I didn't have any super glue. So I'm gonna see if it works. Maybe I'll do another coat. If it does, I'll show you guys the nail polish I used. Ugh, like I broke it like really low down, so if I peeled off the rest of it, it would like be super painful. So, oh my gosh. Okay, now I'm talking to you guys about my nails. Anyway, I'm gonna go read. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully it wasn't too short or weird, and if it was, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try and get better and more interesting videos as I go. It's just a very busy season, and I just don't want to miss out filming. So I don't want you guys to miss these little gardening bits that I'm just doing every day here and there. Because like today I didn't plan on putting seeds in. I was just like, it just happened. I'm just gonna put seeds in. That's how I garden. So anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in my next video.